Hello, hello, collective. What is going on? It is your girl Aquame. I am here for you. We're gonna do a reading. We're gonna get a message in here, get you some clarifications, confirmations, some advice, whatever it is for you. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Okay. Um. Yeah. Where are we going? I don't know where we're going, but we're getting there. I don't know where we're going, but we're getting there right now, guys. So let's join the ride. We're going to call on our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. They are here with us today, letting us know what's going on to help guide us. Our higher selves are in alliance and in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So let's see. Let's see. This is going to be for the collective. What is the energy? Ooh, all right. Ooh, the energy of Pluto, the rebirth. Okay. Yeah. I was actually seeing an energy before I even started this message. That's why I came on. And it's interesting that rebirth came out and you have community at the bottom. So I was seeing like a pushing and a pulling apart, right? Like the collective is going through so many different things. It's like certain things are coming together, other things are pulling apart. So it's like a constant motion, right? Nothing is staying just like in its rightful place. It's like everything is ever changing, it's evolving, right? In real time, I'm hearing. This is that Pluto energy, the rebirth energy, right? You're rebirthing. I'm hearing a baby is born every day, right? You can't deny that, right? There's always a baby being born. So something about the rebirth. There's always something new to experience too. And it's about letting go. When we start to push and pull with things, right, we're starting to repel and attract. Okay, so when you're repelling things, you're going to start to pull away from it. And when you're starting to attract, you're going to start to go closer, right? So there's a time here where it's going to be adjustments with people and places where you're adjusting, you're reconfiguring yourself, right? You're finding a comfortable maybe space for you that you can flow with, right? Not a comfortable space for you to sit in, but a comfortable flow, okay, with this Pluto rebirth here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Hello, John Harry. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got for the collective. Hi, Tina. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Let's see what else we get here, okay? Because we got this rebirth coming for us, right? It's a constant thing. So think about a rebirth as it can happen anytime. It can happen multiple times. All right. This isn't a one shot thing, like a one deal. You can count on things moving and flowing and changing. So again, the energy of expansion and contraction. Okay, let's see what else we have here to clarify. We have the hidden gift, well, a hidden gift. It says sadness, an ending. It also says a new beginning. I just spoke about that. The rebirth requires things to fall away, to die off, to be removed. But it also requires for you to be readjusted, get reacclimated, to get realigned, right? To you to start to mold yourself into something. Don't ever be so hardened that you're not moldable still, because that is how you get growth. And there's two nines. You have 27 and you have the number 9 here. Okay, which 27 equals 9. So the hidden gem here is that, yeah, nothing is going to stay the same. It's going to keep moving. You got to keep adjusting. You got to keep learning. You got to keep applying your lessons and applying what it is, right, that you've endured in the past, and work your way through things in the moment. All right, this is how you get to the future, because that's what Pluto is about. Pluto is about the future. It's about letting things go away and allowing other things to be birthed. All right. There could be some deaths coming up for people, and listen, that's a natural part of life. Okay. If you don't want to hear that, that's fine. But there could be some type of deaths coming up, but I do see like births as well. Every time I just seen something, I was watching it. I don't even know what it was, but the statistic on the video I was watching said that um, we we lose 2 people every day, right? Every day that passes, 2 people die. But every day that passes, 4 people are born. 4 babies are born. So yes, we lose, but we're also gaining. Okay, there's something about, again, the contraction, the mother's womb of contraction. 9 too is about the completion. We're about to end this year. This year is a 9 year. All right, it's been a big theme all year. The number 9, the rebirth, I don't want to say recycling, but the transformation. That's the word I want to use. Okay, so your hidden gift, there's too many cards. The hidden gift here, like I said, is that things will be taken away without you having to, you like, kind of even worry about it either. It's just like natural cycles, natural flows of endings and natural beginnings. And I feel like whatever the beginning is going to be doubled. So again, you lose 2, but you gain 4, right? Or you lose 2, but you get 4, so you really gain 2 more. All right? Is that how the math goes? If I have 2 that is taken, get 4 more that are replaced, that means I got net 2, right? That's how that works. All right. Hey, how you doing, sis? Hey. I appreciate everybody here with me at this moment, okay? Whoa. All right, let me get a card. The Change in the Wind. That's what wanted to come out, number 12. I love this card because I don't even understand why the house is on the zebra's back. But I always get it as like, again, things being removed away from you. It's like you have something here that you're trying to be or trying to, when everything else around you, like you really are the zebra. All your stripes are different. This structure here is like an interruption. Okay, so there needs to be an even flow here. Something is not flowing properly. You feel maybe contained to something, your direction. You don't have a sense of direction at this moment with this rebirth that's happening, but you don't have to worry about the direction. The change in the wind is coming to place you in the right area, right? So don't resist it. Don't be resistant to this. And it might look a little strange, right? It might look a little strange as you go through this change. It might feel a little bit strange. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable. But again, every time we get used to something new, if you start a new job, don't you feel uncomfortable the first few days? You may be confident, yeah, I'm going to go in there, I know what I'm doing. But when you get there, you got to get to know people. You got to do that. It's just like a process and a flow of something that has to happen. Okay? And things are building up. You have building blocks at the bottom. So things are definitely building in the right direction. Even though these rebirths, these times where you have to maybe even reinvent yourself, right? Some of you could be reinventing who you are at this time. You used to be, somebody who worked in the medical field, and now all of a sudden you want to be a teacher, or you want to be, go into something more spiritual, whatever it is. But I see that this is definitely us taking a chance in some way to be different, allowing that to happen. If we want the difference, how do we allow that to happen? By letting it, one, just be, letting things we can't control, let them go away. Right? We ain't worried about those things right now because they ain't going to do nothing but hold us up and slow us up. Okay, so this change in the wind is happening at the right time. Okay, let me see. Let me actually move this over here. You're going to clarify this energy. What is this rebirth? Okay, Pluto energy. Pluto is very small but strong. So like small changes that make a big influence. You have the 7 of Wands here. Okay, with Pluto. That's very like powerful energy. That's like breakthrough type of energy, making it happen by any means necessary type of energy. Okay. Who is this? Okay. Let's get this person out the chat because they're doing the most. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry guys. People always acting a fool. But yeah, the 7 of Wands is the stance that you keep to keep going, for one. But two, you're trying to build something, so you have to be active, right? You can't just sit still and allow things to happen for you. You have to, in a way, get up and make it how you want it. Okay, and that's what that 7 of Wands is with the rebirth. Because with the rebirth, things are going to change no matter what. Okay, the energy of Pluto, it happens no matter what. Your job is to not succumb to the changes and feel like you can't do nothing in a new cycle, or you're not equipped or something like that. You are. Okay, you are. So this is definitely an active energy here with this change and this rebirth. This is you making changes. This is changes happening for you. This is, all of that. All of it. All right. You got 2 queens. The Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Cups. And this is going to go on the hidden gem. Okay, and this is the sadness with the endings and the new beginnings. Okay, so I feel like there could be where you were more in an emotional state at first, right? You're learning how to actually operate or work with what you're feeling to make something practical happen or make something practical out of it, right? Make more practical moves. If you're not feeling well right now or something is not speaking to you anymore, that hidden gift is you realizing, does this work for me? Why am I feeling like this now? What is happening? What is this change that I'm feeling? What is this emotion that I'm feeling? What is this, whatever it is that you are experiencing, is not telling you to run from it. It's actually telling you to ground yourself and like kind of figure it out and work with that energy, right? Move it forward. Hello, Simeon. I think that's what that says. Simran. Sorry if I said it wrong. But yes, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles working together is actually good energy. It's actually like very supportive energy. So your creative mind here is sparking actual results with the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is very results oriented, right? She likes to get the job done. She likes to make sure, all ends are met, all needs are met, right? So this is also about fulfilling your needs, all right? Not just worrying about others. This is two queens of support. You can have a friend or something around you, even if you're a male, right? This is some type of support that you have, some type of system of assistance, okay? That you can actually lean on without, regret. Because sometimes we feel like we really don't have anybody to lean on, but in reality, we do. This change in the wind is going to come with your routine. It's going to show up in your everyday life. It's going to show up with, like I said, you may be looking for a new job. You may be going somewhere new. You may be looking for a new home, a new routine, looking for a new hobby, looking for something. But it's like, this is where that change in the wind comes, where what you used to do is, you see how this is hung up? You've already done this. This is the work you've already completed, right? You know what you're capable of. Now you're working on this. You even have something here in the background that you're working on, right? So this is like changing your focus, where you've already completed this. So now you can focus on over here and even potentially, go and do that. So that is a good thing. There's going to be a lot of adjustments, because with the Eight of Pentacles, it can be set routines that you're really used to and comfortable with, that you get so used to, you do without like thinking almost. So this is where you're going to have to open up your mind a little bit, get comfortable with change, not be resistant to it, because it's flowing with what you need to be doing and how you need to be doing it. Okay, it's not all of the work that you've been doing has led you up to this change. So it's like, don't resist it. Okay, do not resist it at all. All right. I actually want to get a different set of cards out. I'm going to get a few different messages here for the collective, because I feel like everybody got something else going on. We don't all have the same things going on. So let's not harbor on one message. Let's see. Collective. Let's get another message for the collective, for this energy at this time that we need to discuss, that we need to work out. Where's the rewards? Where's the blessings? Where they at? They're hostile. All right. We got hostile. 26. What's going on? But this is in your mind. All right. The crown chakra. You need to declutter your mind here. Get out of your head. That's where the problem is. It's not outside. It's actually inside. This is inner interference. That's what I like to call it. Inner interference is basically when your ego starts to talk too much. When you start to recalculate versus just getting it done, right? When you start to, or procrastination, even, it starts to pile up other things. It becomes like a domino effect. If you don't do it now, you wait till later, then it's like something else gets pushed back. It creates this hostile environment. All right, you start to overthink. You start to feel overwhelmed here. Okay, with this Archangel Uriel in the 7th chakra, the crown. She has that beautiful crown on her head, right? But maybe somebody, you need to do some type of protection where you're washing your hair with some herbs or something like that to clear your mind, or you need to be saging, okay, when you come home, or when you get into your comfortable space, wherever that may be. If you could do some sage at that time, some Palo Santo or something, because clear your energy, Because I feel like with whoever this is, you absorb a lot of energy, but it's through your mind. Like, this is not emotional energy. This is mental energy. So it could be like the things that you're listening to. How many different readings do you listen to in one day? Honestly, how many different types of content are you listening to in 1 hour? Right? We're always scrolling. We're always doing. That's everybody these days. So this hostile energy in the mind is where some of us need to put focus on settling it. Okay, because I don't feel like you can completely see your way. Right? If your mind is too active or it's too cluttered, it's being bombarded by too many things. Somebody needs to create a quiet space. Grieving, yeah, you need to let go. There's something, you got to release it. You got to change it up in a way that it's not affecting you here. With this hostile energy and grieving, commitment. Something you're committed to. Maybe you're committed to. This doesn't even have to be a relationship. You could be committed to anything. You could be committed to a group of friends that is draining you, right? There's too many different ideas, or there's something here where you need to like decompress from what you absorbed. And that's what that grieving is. Grieving is about letting go, releasing, processing information and seeing what is yours, what is not, letting it go and letting it be. Okay, everything is not for you. That commitment energy is like everything is not for you to hold on to think about, right? If everybody is coming to you all the time for all the answers, and it's like, you gotta kind of calm down. You gotta cut that out. Let me actually get one of these cards. Let me get one more card. Let me get one more card for this energy, please. A High Priestess. Your intuition. Did I not just speak about your mind? Now, the intuition is not only the mind. It can be through your feelings, your emotions, right? You get a sense of tingling or something like that. But I feel like when the mind is so cluttered, you won't even feel those sensory things, because how do you process what you're touching if your mind is cluttered? Your brain needs to receive the receptors, right? I get what I'm saying. Spiritual strength at the bottom. Clear out this energy. You gotta clear it out. The intuition, you can't see your way forward right now because, again, the mind. It needs to be decluttered. Oof, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. You're not getting the wisdom that you need, or you're reluctant to something. You're being very reluctant to some type of guidance, wisdom. With the Hierophant and hostilities, there could be some type of figure in your life where you are rebellious against it, or it's rebellious against you. All right, something is very rebellious against the order, against the, what is set in place, what's the rules, what's the way to go. Yeah, you questioning things at this time. The grieving process of with the Page of Swords, you're starting to realize things aren't as they appear. You're starting to realize how things aren't truly adding up. Maybe this Hierophant, and it is in the upright, so it actually is a good energy. But I could just feel like somebody could have a good intention, but it's just going against where you're meant to go. Right? This is what they have, what the Hierophant has going on is what the Hierophant is supposed to do. And when it doesn't feel right, when it doesn't make sense, this is when you start to question things. This is when you start to get answers to things that you don't really like because you believe maybe one thing all your life, right? And now you're trying to unlearn something here. That could be religious stuff, or it could just be, and I'm not saying anything about religion being bad actually, but what are you practicing, right? Does it actually work for you? There is no one religion. There is no one way of doing it, right? Not everybody in the family is going to be a doctor, right? Maybe you have a different path. You want to be an artist. You want to be a writer. You want to be, I don't know, a cosmetologist, all right? There's something here where there's a questioning of the authority. The intuition. The Five of Swords is in reverse. You realize what's BS and what's not. The Five of Swords in reverse is like there's no, because the fives are weird, and it's the Hierophant too energy. Interesting. Okay, so the Five in reverse. Somebody has an opposite opinion. Somebody has an opposite feeling. Somebody does not feel the same way, and I feel like the other person who is on the other side of this is very demanding, or they're very dominant in a way where it's like you're supposed to follow this. You're supposed to listen to me, and it's like, well, no, I'm not. Well, why can't I do it this way? How come this? It's like you're starting to question things. I actually need some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers for you guys. Why is the Hierophant here with these hostilities? What is going on? Yeah, I just heard, what's the term? Knock. Oh my God. The sky looks so beautiful right now. I just turned, oh my God. Guys, I'm going to try to see, do this real quick. All right, look, let me see. Can I show y'all the sky? Don't look at my room, it's messy. You see how beautiful the sky is, guys? I just had to stop and look at that and appreciate what is going on. All right, I'm going back to the reading. Oh, that was so beautiful. I turned around and saw that I had to, yeah, I had to get y'all in on that. All right. If y'all appreciated that, let me know in the chat. Y'all appreciated that view? Woo! Now I'm out of breath. See? Sometimes you just got to do it your way. Where is that? I'm out in Jersey. So the sun is setting right now. I'm out in Jersey. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to clarify with two different cards, with some other cards, because the way how I stopped and looked at that was so beautiful. All right, the sun. The sun is setting right now, and I just looked at it. So, again, there's something here that you're realizing that's catching your attention. That was definitely a sign right there, and you can't deny that. That you are seeing things differently. You're starting to see it your way, and it's telling you to do it. Yeah, the Nine of Wands came out again. And I like that with the Page of Swords. You're not giving up. You're being very, it's like you're digging into everything. Or you're getting into everything. You're getting real deep, running down rabbit holes. Don't run down those rabbit holes and get caught now. Sometimes we get in there and we can start seeing too much. Again, that energy of taking in too much information could be, detrimental to us in a way. Yes, it's good to have information, but it's good to also process what it is you're receiving. All right. All right. Why is this Five of Swords in reverse with the Intuition, High Priestess? It was so beautiful. I'm sitting here thinking about that damn, like, it's going down now, but I was like, I caught it at the perfect moment, and I swear the camera didn't do it justice how it needed to. You got the Two of Swords, okay? I feel like this is you neglecting, again, some type of viewpoint, some type of something that may be trying to drag you in or drag you down, being bigger than something with this Two of Swords here. This Two of Swords is like, I'm not seeing... Oh, I'm not going to partake in everything. All right, I have to be picky and choosy about what I do. Is this worth the battle? Is this worth the fight? If it's not, it's like, keep on going. But again, when you step away and you don't engage in every little thing, this intuition becomes a lot more clearer. You start to see things more. Okay, that moon energy. See how little it is? The moon is so little, so it's like you can only see but so much, or you can only. There's only but so much that. Like you have to accept, you have to endure with how something is making you feel. Like you're starting to, like I said, I keep seeing this energy of the mind changing and starting to ask questions and starting to get different answers than you're used to and trying to really sort through that. And it's like, oh my God, I learned something and I feel like all of this is a lie. Or, oh my God, I feel like this is just what my heart is telling me to do. But how do I tell, people this is what I want to do? Or how will people accept me? Or all of that type of stuff, right? I feel like something is definitely a calling and you need to follow it, okay? So we're not being afraid of what other people are going to think of us. We're not even going to fear if we're going to fail. We just got to kind of go and do things. But this is also, too, being very clear-minded. You got to get your head clear because you got too many opinions or you're seeing too much and your mind is constantly engaged, okay? All right. What we doing? I don't know what we're doing because I just feel like I want to pull cards. I haven't pulled cards in a few days. My schedule has been so different now that I don't get to see y'all as much. So when I can, I might as well give y'all my time, right? That's only fair. All right. Let's see. We have the Anchor. So this is about work, or it says settling down, durability, stability, something long lasting. I just posted on my page earlier about the patience and planning. Okay, you have number 10, the Sith. Some type of warning here. What's the warning about? Okay, so somebody, some type of communication maybe coming back online, I'm hearing, or actually, I don't know. It says expect a powerful change, and you have this full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So, this almost feels like that last one where it's like you may be looking for some sort of information, something very explosive, some type of change. This definitely is for the last message I just did. This is just like more clarity, but it's like you're going to find something that's going to be very eye-opening. All right. Something, the what do you call them, number 40, 47, 45, whatever his numbers are. It may be something in regards to that, the president, because he is a Gemini and he does like to say crazy things. I don't know, but there is something here that's very eye-opening here with the anchor and the Sith. Something is being lifted. Some type of band is being lifted, maybe, or some type of ban is being established even in place. It's going to be some type of change here. New rules, new regulations, new it's something new policies, some type of, yeah. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. Okay, breaking the trail, excuse me. A breakthrough is at hand with the anchor. Yeah. So anchors are interesting because they can go up or down, right? The anchor is like I arrived at my location, or I'm ready to go on my next adventure. So this says breaking trail. So I feel like something is, again, you've had some sort of breakthrough. Something is not feeling stagnated anymore, or where there was some sort of hold or whatever waiting process. It's over now. Transformation. I love that. Okay. It says a fresh new way of life emerges. Yeah. Again, this energy of the death and the rebirth is here. Okay. The death with the Sith and the rebirth with the transformation. I'm assuming that's like a phoenix. Okay. Being rebirth. A golden bird. Something about the golden bird. What is that? And the wise leader. So it's like trust something. Somebody, I don't know. This is something where people are going to be following something maybe. A wise leader says you are the beacon for others. Expect a powerful change. There may be some type of new figure that emerges real soon in the coming time. I'm going to just say, I'm not going to give it a time frame, but there is definitely like a new phase of something, I'm hearing phase 2 or like 2.0. The mystical healer and surrender to the journey. All right, let me just get one card. What is the answers that are coming here for the collective? Journey by the moonlight. Okay. It says believe in magic. Somebody's words, they're not like believe in the magic. Like, magic can be thought of as fake. Let me say it like that. Okay. So be mindful with the words people are saying to you. They could be trying to trick you. They could be trying to tell you something that's not truthful. There's a lie somewhere even. Excuse me. If you see this figure here, it's giving me like that figure of Pan with the music drawing something in. All right. And so this could also be like, don't be drawn into something may be like trying to pull you in, or you may be attracted to something, or you may be finding like some people that are like you. I don't know, they're a little bit weird. I don't know, I'm not sure, but that journey by moonlight with the Gemini energy is giving me like the magician and being lured in some sort of way. What the hell is this? What they trying to do? What is they trying to do? Clarity, please. Clarity. This is... They said stop using those. I use the small ones. Alright, what we got going on for the collective here with this energy? The Four of Cups. The Lovers. Okay, so this is like just in the nick of time. Something, the Ten of Wands is here. Okay, so it's like something here is coming to uplift the spirits of people, where it feels like you've been doing something and you're not getting much reward in it. I feel like you're going to find that soon, but it does feel like right now there is no reward in something, even though you feel like you're in perfect alignment maybe, or you know, the end result hasn't shown up yet, so it's like you don't really know how you're doing or how something is doing, how it's growing, but it's like you're doing something but not getting the reward, or not feeling the benefit yet. I'm not going to say you're not getting the reward, because it may take some time for it to come, but yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, that's definitely self-sufficiency, okay? That's being very sufficient. But there's going to be a new way that you're sufficient here. Something is changing with the way how it's like I want to say so much here, but I'm not really the type to I don't know. I guess this is what I'm not going to hold it back. I'm just going to say it. There's going to be some type of changes when it comes to money and things overseas, or exchanges of money in some sort of way. I feel like we're going to hear about something here. This is very predictive energy, where you're trying to figure out how come things weren't working, or something wasn't happening. You felt very much like you didn't have maybe someone didn't have your back or something like that. But I'm seeing like, again, there's something here where it's like you have some sort of backing, you have some sort of help. Because that Knight of Cups is like water in the garden of the Nine of Pentacles here, right? So, but that could be transforming. Maybe something is changing here in the sense of, again, how you pay for something, or how you receive something. You have the High Priestess, you have the Six of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. That's like that. I'm sorry. Those are like secret conversations I'm hearing to move things along. Something is transforming, and it's happening in like under the disguise of something else. It's like a sweet treat, but it's not really like, once you bite into it, there's more inside of that. It's like, how the hell I get meat inside of my apple pie? I don't know what I'm seeing, but it's like really having something unexpected come in something that you thought was going to be very sweet. Yeah, the Judgment card. You're looking how to get out of something. Maybe you got yourself into something here and you're not seeing that reward, and it's time to end it. It's time to make some type of judgment call on here. Are you going to keep trying to fix it, or are you going to move on? Like, what's your decision here? The wise leader has to make a choice. Okay? The expect a powerful change is you making that choice, especially with the Judgment card. Is what are you doing right now? What is it? They want to know. Because whatever you decide is how they're going to work with you. There is no, this is the way it needs to be done. All right? You know what something is happening, and you need to, like, this is almost a type of lesson of, don't believe, yeah, the Hierophant is here again. Don't believe everything something, like, somebody feeds you or somebody gives to you. Okay? And if it's not working, that anchor goes up and down. Okay? The anchor does not stay still. It can, if you want it to, but it can also be pulled up as easily. I'm seeing like that plug in the sink or the tub where you unplug it and the water just but if you keep that water in that tub, it might get a little stagnant. Or stay stagnant and get a little, rusty. You got to get new water. You got to get something needs to be refreshed. The Six of Cups is here. This is definitely refreshing energy. Because to refresh something doesn't mean to throw it out. Refreshing actually means to fix it up. All right, so it could be something here about fixing something, preparing something differently. The Star, the Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Empress. That Devil is here with that, but don't, what did it say? Believe in magic. I spoke about Pan. All right, that's what I said. This reminds me of Pan, and you have the Devil card that came out, which can be related to Pan energy. Okay, if you don't know what Pan is, look it up. It's like a trickster energy, I want to say, more or less. But yeah, so you have this energy here with the Empress, with the Star card. it's like trying to keep the quality of something, the royalty of something, the standard, right? But it's like something here is not real. I don't know what this is, but somebody needs to go into something and find go in with an open mind to get the answers that you need, because I feel like you're going back to something that is not paying you off, that is not giving you what you need. But yet, for whatever reason, even if it's like a sense of loyalty or something where you keep going back to it, but it's like there's no more here. Your time is done here. Now, the devil may be a little upset because the devil is like, okay, and the devil doesn't have to be bad. The devil likes what it likes, right? And the devil always wants to come to the 6 of cups to get what it needs. But I see that this 5 of cups is like the devil's like knocking and they're not there. Right? Finding your worth, or finding a better place for something, right? Finding something more suitable here is what you need to do, and not off the sake of what another may need from you, right? Not in that way. You can't make big sacrifices that are going to hold you back in any way for the sake of someone else's growth. This is not the time for that. Okay? It isn't. Plain and simple. If we're not growing together, I don't know what we're doing. If I'm the only one growing, and when I'm trying to grow, you holding me back, we got a problem. Seriously. You know what I mean? So, collective, I'm going to get you one last message, because I do love this deck. One last message. I could do one more. Just one. I'm going to pull one card. Alright? I know I ain't barely showing my face, but y'all know what I look like. If y'all don't, look at my past videos. Y'all can see me. Alright, babies. Let's see. For my collective, what do we have? What is the energy here? Rejuvenate yourself. And pure happiness is at the bottom. So, rejuvenate yourself. Beautiful energy. I felt like we did speak about this at some point. Rebirth is, was the first card that came out originally. So you have know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. Okay? This is good. This is good. This is all tied together for me. I hope it tied together for you. I hope it made sense for you. I hope it gave you some type of confirmation, affirmation, whatever. Whatever it gave you. I'll be back though. I'm done. Alright, I'll be back though. The next reading I'll do is probably for the October monthly reading for the collective. Okay? I'll get back to the individual reading soon, but for right now it's too much, so I'll do collectives so everybody can get something. All right, guys, I love you. Bye. And I shared my sunset with y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.